Good day to all. My grade 9 students have come to the Golkonda Fort to just demonstrate on the symmetry of the constructions in the past historical facts. So just now we have come to one of the places where you have a construction in the form of an inverted parabola, an inverted quadratic function, and you will find the height of the parabola using the trigonometric ratios. And Rahul will just take the measurements along with Shravas and Tanmay, and Shiral will take a video offshoot of it. Basically, first we are going to find height using the trigonometric ratios which are learned in the class sessions. And how we will do the explanation on trigonometric ratio. That's very important. So before we start, as a teacher, I would like to just guide them on how we're going to take the precautions on the measurements. So when we have a protractor, we're going to just put it 90 degrees onto the ground. Don't just move it besides onto the right with an angle. It should be exactly 90 degrees estimated, and then once we put it out here, we're going to put it straight to the ground, to the wall. You're going to see that this is exactly straight to the wall. You're not going to move it beside an estimation. And first, the angle will be adjusted at 0, and the laser light will be projected out there on the wall screen. And as we start moving on the top, we are going to just halt this until we reach to the top. So once we get the laser light touching onto the top, we get the angle at which the height of the wall is raised from this ground. That is the intention out here. And once we get the angle from here, I'm exactly going to measure the distance from the center of the protractor to the tip of the wall. And that will stand as my base of the triangle. So with these two measurements of angle and the base length, we're going to just find the height of the wall without actually estimating it, without actually measuring it with the tape. And that is the intention of finding the height.
Tanmay is holding it at the very corner of the wall, and we're extending it all the way to this rock right here.
Exactly 90 degrees.
And the measuring tape has to make an angle of 90 degrees. This protractor. Okay, show this 5 meters.
You want to take 5 meters?
Okay, this length is 5 meters from here till right here. Now we're just marking. Now we're placing the protractor with this point right at the marking area, so it creates a 90-degree angle. And now we're pointing the laser light up to the top of the wall, so then we can get the measurement of the angle.
In the center.
Okay, now as you can see, the laser light is right on the tip of the wall.
And it's exact 50 degrees.
Now we measured it as 50 degrees.
So let's take the measurement.
51 degrees, sorry. Okay, now that we got our two measurements, we can form a problem to find the height of the wall using the trigonometric ratios. Okay, now Shavas will calculate. Now he is drawing this whole thing.
This is the shape of the parabola, and we've taken the laser light till here, and we need to find this.
Okay, now I'll carry it from here. Okay, now we have to make it into a two-dimensional shape. So this line right here, this represents the height of the wall. This is the diagonal, and this is the length we just measured. So now this we just measured as 5 meters, and this angle 51 degrees.
you.